Irish rugby player, this is just about top of the tree. The chance to win a series against South Africa in a Lions jersey. And the Lions have made that one change to the side that won the first test. The injured Ian Evans has limped out of the tour, so John Bentley gets a deserved chance to make even more of an impact here. The Scottish pair, Gregor Townsend and Tom Smith, have recovered from knocks picked up in Cape Town. There was much debate, but apart from that, Ian McGeechan has decided to stick with what has turned out to be the top selection. Well, South Africa have been less fortunate with injury, losing James Small, Yappie Mulder and Edric Lubba, so in come Percy Montgomery and Peter Rousseau to win their first caps, plus Dani van Schalkwyk, who won 4 caps last year and played so well against the Lions when they lost to Northern Transvaal at Loftus Versfeld. The pack, despite being heavily criticised in the South African media, stays intact, but coach Carl du Plessis and captain Gary Teichmann, they will be expecting a much better effort from the 8 today. Really is a great atmosphere in the ground. And the Zulu dancers entertaining us all. They're the replacements, and there have been significant alterations on the bench. The Lions have gone for 2 backs and 4 forwards this time, with Eric Miller and Neil Back waiting should the Lions wish to change their style. For South Africa, Russell Bennett came on last week, scored a try, almost got another, denied.
Vital that the Lions kick-off is accurate and they get a good start. 3-0.
So it's Neil Jenkins who gets us underway. It was a disappointing kick-off last week, not so this time from Jenkins, and look at Johnson and Robber straight up on Andrews. But South Africa come away with Venter. Watch out for this start. The Lions are ready for it. Let's see how they cope. Osdurant held by Hill. Kruger. Still Kruger, up over halfway. South Africa trying to hit the Lions with the hammer early on. Back Van der Westhuizen looks for Hannibal on home turf. He may have overdone that, he has. Jenkins will want it to go dead, but the referee is coming back for a penalty. Offside.
An awesome start by the South African forwards. That's what they wanted to do last week, and that's what the Lions were expecting, but that was powerful play. Teichmann will be delighted with the work of his 8. Lions fringing offside, they're being driven backwards. In the end, Hannibal's kick was far too long, but it didn't matter. Henry Hannibal starting the kicking. That's a little bit of a surprise. People in South Africa expected Percival Montgomery to be kicking.
That was certainly the word on the street, and it was the information coming out of the South African camp this week. But it's Hannibal to start, and not start particularly well. Oh, it was a difficult ball to take. Bentley clears away, and Venter goes in over the top. Kruger there as well.
You must play on your feet.
Well, the ball came out, and Kruger really has to stay on his feet. Dives over, no attempt to stay on his feet. That's why it's a penalty. And a chance for Neil Jenkins just to settle the Lions. Good scrummaging start to the game. They must settle their line out, and they really must face up to this intense start.
Ian McGeechan and Jim Telfer in the crowd, feeling the atmosphere. Ian McGeechan the other night said that he would expect his players to fight fire with fire, but keep their brains in the fridge. And looking to take advantage of South African indiscipline is Neil Jenkins.
He'll feel at home, won't he? Bread of heaven echoing around Natal. What amazing scenes.
Now, can Jenkins succeed where Hannibal has failed? It's almost from halfway, it's a long way out. But Neil Jenkins has caught it quite beautifully. What a kick! Absolutely fantastic from Jenkins. Just what his side needed. 3-0 the Lions lead.
This is one huge effort, isn't it?
All in this together. It's the beauty of the Lions. And the beauty of this man is that he doesn't miss many. Not the distance of the first kick, but it's a much more testing angle. And if this one goes over, he really is kicking well. Straight through the middle. 6-0. 6 to Jenkins.
Perfect rhythm. Bisects the post. Pythagoras would have been proud of that one.
Delalio with the tackle. They'll have to do it all again here, the Lions. Hanging on for grim death here. Drotsky. Dawson got him. Play on! Play on! They fan out. Ready for Van der Westhuizen. Now it is a try. And this man with an amazing scoring record for South Africa. That's his 15th try in his 31st international. But I wager he hasn't enjoyed as many as that.
Well, this one was coming from a long way back. Lovely dummy and dart. And Keith Wood there on hand. But he's on the line and that's over. Makes a yard of space, sells the dummy. Wallace takes it. He's over for the score. He is a predator. So powerful, such low body positions. And you cannot say South Africa did not deserve that. Mark Andrews and Van der Westhuizen fired up.
No, in a way the Lions deserve to hold out because of their immense defence, but you're absolutely right, Stuart. It was a well-deserved try from the home team, but Montgomery has missed the ball. As far as I can see, no changes made by either side at half-time. Dawson and Teichmann. It does look as if he's trying to run off a knock. He's had a hamstring problem, of course, before the series got underway. He also took a blow in the first half. Van der Westhuizen, Hannibal, testing Jenkins here. It was inevitable that these high ones would come at some stage, but the Lions cling on. Tater's lost it. Hannibal's got it. Van Schalkwyk must be Montgomery. That is the worst possible start for the Lions to this second half.
And it came from route one. We knew before the game that Henry Hannibal was going to fire the bombs, and Jenkins, he couldn't handle it. It worked away, but then Tate, a desperate moment as he flicks a ball one-handed, and that's a good pass from Van Schalkwyk. And for Montgomery, who's had a pretty miserable first half, suddenly life is sweet. A debut score.
And now he's looking for the conversion. Yet to be successful tonight. The South African team with the boot. And that stays this environment. To bring the Lions back to within 1 point. Yes.
And that's a sharp riposte from the British and Irish Lions. They finally kept some ball and they attacked well, asking questions. Well, Peter Durrant might be the ox, but Scott Gibbs, well, Jeremy Guscott calls him the kitchen sink. You throw everything at a team and then comes Gibbs, boom. Question the South Africans is they've got to give themselves a chance to exploit them in the last 20.
Van der Westhuizen, Hannibal, Van Schalkwyk, Teichmann. A lot more purpose about the South African play this week. Van Schalkwyk, Drotsky, running at Tate, who was bundled down. Now it's Garvey in there. Van der Westhuizen again. Hannibal, they're lining up and looking hungry. Venter. Can they keep the ball? Chance here. Hannibal. Out to Hubert. Andre Hubert. He's all the way. Problems. Big problems now.
Andre Hubert, the villain of the piece for every South African last week, turns hero. Change of pace, John Bentley, this time he's fended off with a left hand. Jenkins can't hit him hard enough, a supreme finish. It starts with Venter going through Townsend. Gibbs comes in with a tackle, but by then the danger bells are ringing because they're through the gain line. Hubert, change of pace, strong fend, and he's over for the try.
But he hasn't kicked the conversion, and they can't find a goal kicker today, South Africa, and this is the reason why they're not out of sight yet. But Hubert has got their third try.
Well, you've got to say that that is a mistake from
the penalty for hands on the deck. Now that must have come before Wood's knock on, and this, if it were to go over, would level the scores at 15-all.
Lawrence Dallaglio there has got through an enormous amount of work. He's getting up slowly, but he's had a tremendous game. Townsend dancing inside to Dallaglio, who's been everywhere. Teichmann accused. It's a tough call. Van der Westhuizen furious.
Neil Jenkins, the first Pontypridd player to be a Lion for 42 years. Russell Robbins had that honour, and now Neil Jenkins, with everybody back home on their knees, hoping and praying that he can just find one more fantastic kick. Now there's been one drop goal on this tour, scored by Gregor Townsend on this ground. Just wonder if that's going through the mind of the Lions players. Neil Baxton there. Well, they're not thinking about a drop goal at the moment, are they? Driving for that line.
Play on! Play on! Back!
And Dawson can see it. Taken by Townsend, taken very flat. Dangerous run from him.
Play on! Play on!
Dawson, have they got the self-belief? It's Guscott drop! It's there! Jerry Guscott did go for the drop goal.
When Guscott is quiet, at your peril. He's done nothing. The Lions have rarely used him, but he's calm, he's cool. He tried it last week. He's fired it through. The Lions lead against all the odds. Stunning.
Eric Miller has come on.